Just about 1 month ago, Konami surprised me by giving me my very first POTW Greenwood. At first I thought, okay, this card is actually insane. But then, this is where it gets interesting. Konami clearly decided they weren't done with Greenwood yet, because not long after that, they gave me another one, and then another one. So now with 3 different Greenwood cards in my club, I knew there was only one thing left to do. It was finally time to compare them properly and answer one simple question. Which Greenwood is actually the best? Stay until the end, because the answer might not be the one you expect. Let's start with the newest POTW Greenwood. On paper, this card has one of the best stat distributions you'll see from a POTW. But here's the catch. His playstyle is a bit awkward and doesn't really fit the current meta. Deep lying forward can still work, yes, but it's not always ideal. As a striker, his finishing doesn't reach 90, and none of his 90-plus stats actually hit 95. So while he's solid, he's not truly exceptional for a pure striker role. You can use him on the wing, but without a playstyle, it never feels fully optimized. Now, I won't go too deep into his oldest card. You can watch the gameplay on the channel yourself. What I will say is this: it's a very good card, capable of reaching 101 overall. But there's a big downside. This card is heavily dependent on form. If Greenwood isn't on A form, his booster doesn't activate, and suddenly his finishing, physical contact, and other key stats just don't hit the same level anymore. But now, this is where things change. The RMF Greenwood is, in my opinion, the best version out of all 3. And I know what you're thinking. Why choose the lower-rated card? Because in-game tells a completely different story. At RMF, his in-game stats actually reach 102, which already puts him above the rest. On top of that, this card is incredibly flexible. You can give him multiple builds, position boosters, and extra skills. He also comes already equipped with double touch, something the other 2 cards don't have. This is the perfect example of why overall rating doesn't always reflect real in-game performance. I guess now we have the winner, which is the right midfielder Greenwood. Truly, I hope you have great time watching the review. Subscribe and like for more video like this in the future, and goodbye.